Hello everyone, and welcome to the face reading of the people in the news. For those of you who are with me today for the first time, if you get interested in the subject of face reading, you can watch my YouTube Introduction to Face Reading. You can also buy my book, Face Reading Secrets for Successful Relationships. It is available on Amazon.com. Today I will be talking about Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Prince of Dubai. I hope I pronounce his name correctly. He is to succeed his father, sooner or later, King of Dubai, Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Looks like a tough guy. He has been the king since 2006. But he's the king of Dubai, and under his rule in Dubai became what it is. A beautiful, beautiful emirate. Here is the city of Dubai, and it's an emirate of the United Arab Emirates, known for its luxury shopping, ultra-modern architecture, and lively nightlife scene. Dubai is a home to over 3 million people. Population of Dubai is mostly Muslim, but 12% are Christian and 7.5% Hindus and other minorities. It's a tolerant emirate. Dubai has some of the lowest crime rates in the world in both violent and nonviolent crimes, and is ranked as one of the best places for personal safety. Even petty theft, like pickpocketing, is rare in Dubai, and violent crimes are almost non-existent. I wonder how they achieved it. Why of all people I decided to talk about the Crown Prince of Dubai? First, many people asked me to do it, and second, both Dubai and the prince are wildly popular in the world. The Crown Prince's Instagram account has more than 12 million followers, with a population of Dubai of 3 million. The prince is a licensed equestrian and a champion equestrian, a skydiver and a scuba diver. A very interesting guy, and this man is to become a king. Let's start with Prince's face / personality. It is definitely Venus, though if you look at this picture, you may think that his personality is Mercury. I think it's because his head is tilted forward a little bit. But I also thought that there is some Mercury in his face. And remember what I said in the past, if it feels like someone is one personality and at the same time another personality, more than likely they have characteristics of both. Here on the left, Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed is a Venus. And guess what? He is known as Faza, the name under which he publishes his poetry, which means one who helps in Arabic. And that is so Venus-like. So Mr. Prince possesses qualities of both, the Mercury and the Venus personality. It looks like the Mercury part. Let's talk about it. The four main words that embody Mercury are quick, short, volatile, and talented. The Mercury have a very quick mind. They can zero in on any idea and come back with a new one on their own in no time. They have a short attention span, and it's not because they are unable to concentrate, but because they're interested in what's next. The Mercury can be quite moody and may go from being elated to miserable in a blink of an eye. They are hypersensitive and hyperreactive, so someone's negative remark or perceived judgment may easily throw them off. keep in mind it's completely true if a person is a pure Mercury. If they are not, like the prince, then these qualities are watered down and can be manifested at will if they serve the purpose. The Mercury are very talented and creative and can excel in any arena as long as it does not require long-term commitment. They can come up with new ideas, but they are often even better at repackaging old ideas in a new way. They are chameleon-like and easily adapt to another person if they're interested in getting something. They love sex, good food, don't appreciate being inconvenienced, and very much appreciate being praised for everything they do. People want to be around those with Mercury personality because it's fun, it's enriching, and there is always something going on in their lives. They are very charming, have a wonderful sense of humor, and are generous in sharing their ideas and views. But keep in mind, again, that all said is true, particularly when with endurance and volatility. If a person belongs to temperamental type that is nervous, if it is different from the nervous, emotionality and creativity and the need for attention will be still there, but the energy and major decision making and actions may be of the temperament that they belong to. So that's exactly the case with the prince, as we'll see a little later. And now let's look at the Venus part of Sheikh's personality, which I believe dominates. As you know, Venus is the Roman adaptation of the Greek goddess of love, Aphrodite. Indeed, of all 12 personalities, the Venus are the most concerned about loving and being loved. They want to know that they are loved. They want to hear they are loved. The Venus loved the lover, the child of all the children of the world, the whole humanity, and all the creatures in the world. They are often involved in social causes and bring fighting parties to the negotiating table. The Venus are very lively, spunky, and resourceful. They have a lot of practical intelligence and know how to organize things for everyone to be comfortable, though the last statement is more applicable to women, less to men. And all these qualities I mentioned may contradict, some of them may contradict one another in one person. So to have 2 or 3 personalities within one person may be a challenge, but also allows a person to have a wider range of emotions. The reason it may present a challenge is because a person may have an impulse, for example, to be creative or diplomatic or deceptive, let's say, and like a Mercury personality. But the Venus personality, even though it also can be diplomatic, but it does not like to be deceptive. It likes to be honest. It likes justice. It likes respect of everyone. So that can be a little challenge. And now let's look at Sheikh's eyebrows. You see they're straight across, meaning that he's stubborn, or you can say persistent, or both. And the ears are far from the skull. It tells us that the prince is highly independent. And now let's look at Sheikh's temperament, the energy type, the qualities he arrived into this world with. This is not the best picture to look at because of the head cover. Let's look at a different picture. This one is fine, though I think he looks slightly down. His head is tilted forward a little bit. So let's move the picture a bit like this. This is much more accurate. As you can see, you could make a straight line between his chin and the forehead, which is a bilious trait. And the corner of the jaw is also bilious. Look at the green line. So the prince is definitely a bilious, but notice his forehead is a little bit tilted, which is a characteristic of the nervous or sanguine temperament. In either case, meaning that a person has an impulse to action in the physical world, and action in the emotional reality, and also mental reality. This love for sports, he is equestrian, skydiver, scuba diver, as you can see, ride this, whatever it's called, water boat. It is so typical of a person with the bilious physicality and the nervous impulse to do many things. But there is definitely the will of a bilious, otherwise he would not have all these muscles that you can see. Also, as you can see, he has a long almond-shaped nostrils, which is a sign of high intelligence, and the eagle beak-like nose, meaning high emotionality. As you can see on the chart, it's a nose of a person who is temperamentally between the bilious and the nervous. So let's summarize what we know about Prince of Dubai, the next in line to be the king of Dubai. He has tremendous will and drive, needs to have challenges to overcome, able to be a firm and deliberate leader, has a lot of endurance. With all these bilious qualities, he would also be oppositional, but his forehead is that of a nervous, so he can avoid confrontations by being diplomatic. He's sensitive and highly intelligent. He's independent. Oops, I almost missed something. Look at the two green lines. Large space between tragus and antitragus. And that means that he is quite talkative. And on the other picture, you see he has a full upper lip, meaning that he is willing to share what is inside. Remember, the lower lip is connected with our inner life, the upper lip with our ability to speak out, to share with what is inside. So full upper lip and talkative, the ear, it's an interesting combination. So a person is quite open. Though I have to say that there may be some problem with his digestive system, because look, the blue line, his lower lip a little bit protruding, and that's often, very often, a sign of digestive problems. As a whole, I would say that not in such a distant future. The king is 73 years old now. The Dubai will have a very powerful, intelligent, flexible, and sensitive king. And that is all for Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai. Thank you for being with me today. Peace to all who want to live in peace.